Hi, Julia Watts here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be making a page for my planner using Elizabeth Craft Designs Planner Essential Dies. And I thought, because I created in another video my winter and January dashboard, I probably ought to do some pages to do with January. Otherwise that's a little bit kind of unemployed, isn't it? So a little bit random. So anyway, so I am working in the taupe planner this year, and you will find it over on my website juliawattscrafts.co.uk. You'll also find it over at ecraftdesigns.com in the US, and also at ecraftdesigns.eu in Europe. Yeah, so okay, so we're using that. I've used a page from David's Rustic Winter, which goes really well with the theme, and it's a beautiful, beautiful pack. 216 GSM, really good weight. So I'm using that for my base page, and my decent size is this side, which is the other side. So this is going to be the front, and I've used, for my base page, you can use any base page obviously, but I've used this one, which is 2039 Summer State of Mind, and it gives this kind of cut out detail around the edge, which is really interesting. So on this side I'm going to use the Yes Joy page, which I've already cut out of another paper. And the Yes Joy is 2077 Yes Joy page. So I've actually cut it with with the die, and then I popped the word photo in the centre section, so it's cut that out. And we're going to do something with that. But I am going to work on the back side first, because I'm going to do some stenciling and might do some stamping. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, to be honest. It's going to be quite a fluid jobby, I think. So to begin with, let's do a little bit of stenciling. And I've got this stencil set, which is S047 Planner Stencils 3, and there's 6 stencils in here. There's stuff everywhere. We've got a Christmas themed one. If I put them there, you'll see them. Christmas themed one, obviously perfect for your Christmas makes. I really like this one, which is a very grungy Harlequin pattern, so may well use that one. This obviously is like winter foliage, but can be used any time, and they've all got holes in them. Let's just double check. I said in another video, I'm not sure if they go in the planner. I think they do. They do, look at that. They fit in your planner. That's a bit of a game changer, isn't it? I love that. Love that, love that, love that. Need more stencils, I think. This one has got numbers on it with a Moroccan background. Then we've got this one, which I really like as well. Not sure, I might use that one. And we've got this kind of crocodile or pathway type of pattern as well. That way, isn't it? Because of the holes. It doesn't really matter, you can use it either way. That's the thing with stencils. Obviously, when you've got your numbers, do make sure that you use them in the right way, because they might not make sense. However, with this one, it's not too noticeable, because a 6 can be a 9 and a 9 can be a 6. So I don't think that matters. Right, what one shall we use? I think I might use, I don't want to be, I do really like this one, but I like that one too. We could use both. Let's use this one to begin with. See, faff, 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 faff. Now where's my ink? I'm going to go for weathered wood. I don't want a lot of a background, I just want a little bit of a background. And I'm just going to pop it there. Add a little bit in there like that. it's a bluey grey, isn't it? Weatherwood. I think that's fine. I don't think we need any more than that. Obviously that will wash off in water when I get round to it. Just a little bit of interest. So I've got this border. This is from the Yes Joy page. So that's going to go on there. I've cut a tag out of the, this is from the Key Lime Night paper pad from Esther. And I've used this one, 2055 tab forward tags, which is one of my absolute favourites because you've got 5 different sizes of tag, you've got different reinforcers, you've got a mini tag here, and then you've got, of course, the base page, which is your tab 4, but if you cut it the other way, it can be your tab 3. So, you know, whichever way you use it, or if you use it the other way rather than cutting it the other way. I know what I mean. So this is going to go on here, like, I think I'm going to put it straight on, and I've got one of the reinforcers, which is cut out of this blue card here. And the reason I chose blue is because, as you may probably realise, I'm on the 2025 Planet Essentials design team. I'm here, bottom right. Esther's at the top. You can see there's like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 of us, including Esther. That's a heck of a lot, and Elizabeth's Craft Designs have got 4 other design teams as well, so they invest heavily in inspiration for their customers, which I think is absolutely brilliant. So that is going to go on there because I think it's like a wow. It's really cool. Do I want to do any more stamping? I wonder whether I want to. I was wondering whether, let's put this to one side. I was wondering whether to put Creative Good Life Work in Progress from CSD375 The Craftstore. I was wondering whether to put that just down in the corner here, like that. I think that would be good. So we'll do that. I am going to bring in my stamping platform. Let's put these to one side. Working in about 3 centimetres of space. I think that's normal, isn't it? You're working no space whatsoever. Where is it? You can make great collages with these stamps. Brilliant. And this does come with a die to cut the paint tubes out of. And I have used this before in another video. Creative Good Life, work in progress. Hopefully that's straight-ish. Yep. And we're going to stamp it with Arctic Versafine Clair, which is a nice blue, and I think that'll tone with the blues that I've got on the page. At least that's the hope. It's hard to see it. There we go. See now. They are very juicy, the new Versafine Clairs, so you don't need much. I think that's great. Don't think we need anything else. Although we could. I don't know if we see it. Let's just pop another one in the background. I'll pop it up here instead in the corner. So we've got loads of really cool stamps. Let's have La Dolce Vita, Creative Life. That says it all about the design team, really, and we'll have that up here. To check that straight. You won't see very much of it. But it is there. And we do that with the Arctic as well. It might wake up the yellow that I've used before, but hopefully it will be alright and we won't get a green. it's going on the grey, so it's not going to be that noticeable. Just in the background, like that. So your background doesn't have to do lots of work for you. Oh, what fell over then? And like something fell off my desk. Oh, I see. It's not a problem. Right, okay, that's those. Once again, they are from CSD375 The Craftstore. And you do get the matching die with it as well. So that's that. What did I suddenly thought about doing something and then immediately forgot. Oh yes, I know. It's all right. Don't panic. So we're doing that. I have got a strip of card here because I thought it might be cool to use one of, going back to this label here. Should fit hopefully. It's very sticky because I've not used this before, which could be an issue. But there's always two sides to a piece of card. And we're going to go, we're not going to go colour, we're going to go just black with this, I think. Shall we? Or should we go blue? Let's go blue and put black in the centre. Understand our sentiment. Decisions. Oh, I don't think it's fitted all on, is it? Oh no, we'll get away with it. That's fine. Because I moved it, didn't I, to make it straight, but that's fine. I think we'll be all right. Just about got it on. So that's that. Then in there, I'm going to pop yes to this. Oop, touch the camera. See if that's straight. We're going to start this in black. Get off, get off, get off, get off. Sticky stamps. Dirty stamps are your friend. They really are. That's good. Stamps. There we are. Okie dokie. So we'll leave that to dry just for a minute so that we don't smudge it when I cut it out. It was annoying when I do that. Where should I put that? Right, okie dokie. Where's my page? Here it is. So let's just ink around the edge of this, and we're going to use chipped sapphire to tone in with the blue. Lovely rich dark blue this. All the way around the edges, and this edge coordinates nicely with the border that's in the pockets too. So you've got a cohesive collection there across the different dies, and we just go on the edge of this. Just hides the white lines and gives the page a bit of definition. I did think about using Stormy Sky, which would have been a little bit more subtle. And then we'll go around the edge of this. What if I've got the twine on my desk underneath all this mess? So I'm busy working on the new collection at the same time. So many things to juggle. Edge of this, just catch the edges of this. Okie dokie. Should I go around the edge of this? I don't know if it'll show up. Won't dry very quickly because it's glossy card. Okie dokie, that's that. Okie doke. A lot of okie dokies. Let's cut this out. Because I made it hard for myself because that's gone off at an angle. It isn't quite on actually. But nobody's going to notice. I'll keep that because I can get another one on there. Beside me. Right, and we want to make a hole in there. This isn't really big enough. Should get my crocodile out. But this is on my desk. So this is what I'm using. Okay. And we can pop a little reinforcer on there actually. I've got a black one in here, yes. Is that black as well? Yeah, I'll keep that out because we'll use that. And then pop this on here. So you get a pattern on the back of the front page, and all these little bits here as well. You can use those for your reinforcers and your little tag reinforcers and things. So there's nothing wasted on the paper pad. So we're going to have, let's have it about there. That's straight. Ish. And we'll pop this on with the tag. Oh, hang on a minute. I want to put this on, and I want to put some twine through. I knew I forget something. That's going to go in on there like that. Press down. Oh, ink on, glue on my fingers. Put it up again. There's my twine. There's a little bit of glue, black twine. least you can see that you can move things around when you've got glue on it. This is easier to do before it's stuck down on the paper. See, we all forget to do things. I forget more than most. Even when I've got a list in front of me, I forget. Right. Let's just do one of these knots. Ah, fiddle, 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 fiddle. Come on, come here, come here, come here, come here. There you go. That'll do. And then we can pop this on. Tape. I like to use tape on the photos, which makes life harder to line them up, but that's what I like to do. I'm running out of tape. I need some more ECD tape. It's not available in Europe though, unfortunately, at the moment. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of the tape as well so I can move it. And we think, well, why would you not just use glue anyway? Because I think sometimes you can see the glue through the photographs. At least you used to be able to. This is going to go on here. And I can use the words to help me line it up. Let's go on there. Yes to this. And then we're just going to have some small black round reinforcers on here. See if I can find some more black ones. Yep. I ought to do what Esther does and have separate pots for separate colours. But then I'd probably have a lot of pots that didn't have very much in. Because, you know, just have a little session every now and again, but sometimes I like colours. I do like this little, I don't know which set this was in. I don't know if this is in a big reinforcement set or a small one, but this is really handy because it cuts 14 out at a time. And they go on, they're great for your sidekick because they're small. They don't take up a lot of room, so you've got space on your page. So at the moment I'm tending to go for these. I need another black one. There we go. So this is this side done. And if it's alright with you, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do the other side as well. It should be quite quick, hopefully. So that's that page. So the other page, the front is going to have the Yes Joy on it, which is this. And I've got some photographs to go in it as well. I've got this one, which is from one of the plants in the garden, which is very frosty. Because the beginning of January here, January the 1st, New Year's Day, we had floods, torrential rain and floods. And then we had a couple of days of heavy frosts, and then we had more floods. And since then we've had more frosts. So I thought that that would be quite nice to have. And then we're going to put photo back in again. Excuse me. So what you can do with it is, obviously you can just cut the word photo out, which I've got here in this little packet. So I've got all my bits together. So you could leave that solid and then cut photo out separately. Where's my other bit? Oh, there it is. In a different colour, say. And you could actually inlay that back in there if you wanted to. And you've got these bits to go in the O. Like that. And then you've got a little tiny bit here. To go in the P. So that makes more sense because you can actually see the letters. But we're not going to do that. Esther did a very good video where she offset these and you didn't need to put these back in. So we're going to do that. We're going to follow Esther's inspiration and we're going to do that. This page is really just all about... Oh, I was going to put something on the other page in a minute. Yeah, I'll do that in a sec. Remind me I need to put something in the other page. No, I don't know how you're going to tell me as I'm recording this, but you know. Oh, and I haven't put that on. I forgot to put that on. Well, that's too late now, isn't it? Because I've put those on. Right, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fetch these off. Probably won't be able to use them, or we might. Honestly, it was right next to me. What am I like? Yeah, this one's ripped. Can't use that one. I did get up quite late today, so maybe I'm still not with it. Maybe that's what it is. I can't believe I forgot. It's lucky that the border still fits because I had the tag far enough over. Oh. Wonder what else I'll forget. How not to do something. Oh dear. See, you can fix it though. It's not a problem. Not a problem. The only casualty is one reinforcer, so that's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad at all. Let's get this on here. Because I think this is such a lovely border. It'd be a shame not to use it. And now we put our reinforcers back on. And while I'm over here, I'll do the other thing I was going to do. And that's very handy, the craft sheet. Is that black? Yes. Be careful because some of them are very dark brown. That's better. You have to laugh at yourself, don't you? Otherwise you go balmy. I was going to put on here, let's see if I've got, these letters are from the Pockets 2, and they're really, really useful. I was going to put, will it fit? I was going to put whoop, as in yay. Tell you what, we'll put it here. Yeah, let's put it here. Not woof. How do you spell it? It's W-H, isn't it? Yeah, it's not W-O. W-H. Oh, I should just give up today. Come on now. Centre my A out. Obviously this is on double-sided adhesive as well, because it makes makes it a lot easier to put it in. We need a pea. Whoop. Push the centre of the pea out. That's better. Happy with that now. Right, let's go back over the other side. What do I need to remember to do on this side? I've no idea. Right, okay. What we want to do is, first of all, we want to do some inking. Apologies. So this time we're going to go for Scorched Timber, because we've got green here. This is very quick, this one, I promise. The other ones would have been quicker if I'd have remembered to do what I needed to do. Thing is, I plan all these videos, and then sometimes it's a day or two before I record them, and then I've forgotten. To be fair though, I only prepped this yesterday, so there isn't much of an excuse. If you can't laugh at yourself, and I hope I'm giving you guys a giggle as well, because, you know, laughing's good for the soul. Go around the edges of the apertures as well. It's going to be a challenge going around the edges of the photo, but we'll persevere. I've got a plan. Should we go that side? I can't remember. I'll just do this big one. Be very careful because they are quite thin borders, so make sure you're holding it quite close to where you're inking. You might get some ink on your fingers, but that's all right. This Rustic Winter is absolute gorgeous by David. Absolutely love it. Then we're going to go for, I've got a teeny jobby somewhere. There it is. Let's see if we can get in there. This. They're actually breaking up. Can you see that they're not very happy with these? Let's go for that instead. Okay, I'm getting there. Won't be that evident to begin with. Let's do that one as well. And then we go around the edge of the photo. Again, hold them quite close to where you're inking. So that you don't bend it. When I saw Esther do this, I thought, oh, that's so effective. So, kudos to Esther. It's not my idea. I'm not going to claim something that isn't. And in the links on the video, you will see, in the description, you will see the link to Esther's YouTube channel as well. And as you'd expect, there are hundreds and hundreds of videos in Esther's library. I've also included a link to the Elizabeth Craft Designs YouTube channel, I think, as well, and also the ECD Planners and Journaling Facebook group. which is a brilliant group to belong to. There's also the Elizabeth Craft Designs family Facebook page as well, which covers all the different collections. And David has an Art Journal Specials Facebook page as well. You'll find lots of Facebook pages and inspiration. I think I've done them all. Did I do that one? Yes, I did. I've done them all. Right, okay. That's all that done and out of the way. Move that out of the way. Oh, sorry. Where are we at now? This is just, what am I like? That's at an angle, isn't it? That's better. Sorry. Right, let's go on to here and we get our base page on. So with the Yes Joy, you do need a base page to pop it onto, because it will always cut out the top aperture and the bottom aperture. And it's up to you as to whether you slot one of the words in. You've got the words yes, joy and joy, as well as photo. And before, when I've used it, I've not slotted a word in. And again, it was Esther's inspiration that made me try it with a word in there. So there's lots of inspiration to be had. There. Right, let's pop this on. Line up your holes, and everything else should fall into place. Okay. So I'll put the photos in. I'm not doing another mat or anything, I'm just going to pop them in as they are. I did actually use the print to size app, but as usual it didn't actually print them out. They printed them bigger than I wanted. I hadn't actually sussed out exactly how I need to adjust the sizes. I thought I had, but I failed, so I didn't have the white border on it. I'd intended. But hey ho, it is what it is. I don't want to put a white border in because I do like to see some of the original page background behind it. So I'm leaving it as is. A little bit of glue. And I'm using, as everybody does really, I'm using the Canon selfie printer. They've changed the Canon selfie app and it's doing my head in a little bit. I wish they'd just leave things alone. I can't cope with change. Now, let's see. This is going to go in the centre. Like so. There we are. And we're going to have this, my flooded garden. That's my back garden. Can you see all the water? It stops there. But this is actually through the conservatory window, so it's not a brilliant photograph, but this is all flooded. But it's amazing because it all disappears like the next day. I don't know where it goes. I think it floods because we've got like a membrane underneath all the pebbles, and so you know the water struggles to drain through the membrane when it comes down in the quantities that we had at New Year. But it does disappear, which amazes me. It's quite worrying when that amount of water disappears. You think, where's it gone? stick. Maybe it will in a minute. Squeak, squeak, squeak. And then we're going to pop this, make sure the pots are all the right way up. The frost has taken, this is an osteospermum, which they were doing really well through the winter, because they're normally just treated as an annual. And I thought, oh, we're going to get them next year, and I won't have to buy any more. But the frost, we've had a lot of frost, and it's really taken the smaller border around this one, because I didn't want to trim this one down anymore. So for the photo, what you can do is you can offset it, so you can just drop it down like that, so to the right, and just offset it slightly, and up, to the right and down, and it gives you like a drop shadow. So when you get to the O's, you don't need to actually put the centres in. Well, you don't need to put, you know, the centre in the back, if you see what I mean. So that would go like that. The T goes like that. It's cool, isn't it? Clever Esther. So you're going to pop these in place. I am going to put glue on the back of them all at the same time, so I don't have to wait for my glue to move down the tube. That contraption that Esther's got that has the glue facing down is really good. But sometimes with some glues, if you have them upside down, like, you know, when you get to the end, towards the end, they the caps fill up with glue, so it doesn't really work. So I don't really know what the answer is. So this is going to go offset down like that. And the hook. Obviously get your letters in the right place. I think that bit was probably there like that. I'm just following where it fell from before. Doesn't want to stick. I'm going quiet, I'm concentrating. Stick. A bit. Don't want to go into the next letter. Let's just move it a little bit. Stick. I think I've gone down lower there. The T might, as I've gone across, I've gone down lower, I think. See if we can just move that up a wee bit. I think that O in the middle stuck. Right, okay, there we go. It's cool, isn't it? Works. Right, okay, so I've got some letters again. Oh, I've actually got these as well. These are from the Yes Joy page, so I might use these. So I was going to put Flood down here. Again, this is from the Pockets 2, the Pockets 2. There's my L, there's my L. And I've done it in the white because I thought the white would show up better than the black. And the white goes better with frost anyway. Another out. Most of the time these stay in the kind of alphabet sheet, which is very handy. And a D. depends on the thickness of the card. If the card isn't very thick, then sometimes you find it, you know, they cut through and they fall out, and so thicker card is actually better with these. And we're going to have frost on the top one. I might put frost down here actually. So where's another F? There's another F. Hopefully I've left enough space, otherwise I'm not going to be very happy. I don't actually like doing them backwards because then I can't spell. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Just need an S and a T. Frost. Frost and flood. And we could have, this is quite cool, isn't it? We could have that up there. I don't want all of it though, I don't think. Oops. What's that doing? Do I want these down here? I don't think I want that one. I think I'm just going to leave it with that one. And then we are also going to do our reinforcers. And I've got some white ones just to coordinate with what text I've used. And I pull these out separately so I can find them, which is always a good idea. And I'm happy with them being, you know, proper white rather than inking around the edges on, because then they tie in with the white that's on the page. There we go. Two more. So I hope this has been useful to you to see what not to do. It's funny, isn't it? So we've got, let's just get rid of these. So we've got this one, which is your Yes Joy page with your frost and flood, or my frost and flood. Then we've got this page here, which is a design team page. And as I said, there's a list of what I've used at the beginning of the video and where you can buy them. Yes, so like I say, I hope you've enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you're not already on my YouTube channel. There's lots and lots of videos, and this year there's going to be lots and lots more. And thank you for watching.